Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. We are back on the launch pad and this time with Henler and Sidrim. And yeah, I was talking already about this in a previous episode that Henler and Sidrim are my most favorite Kerbonauts, and they are a little bit stressed because they were so involved in so many missions and in so many test flights that they really deserve a break. And in this case, until the Jool mission is prepared and all the test missions are done, I want to give them a vacation and a break, and in this case I want to send them up to their Moon base so that they can enjoy a little bit their vacation at the Moon, and yeah, then they will return when we are ready to leave for Jool again. So yeah, and this is what we are doing now. And of course this thing is also connected a little bit with a test flight to see if the lander works out I've designed and if the launch stage is powerful enough for my purpose and so on. So in this case it's also a little bit about science, but mostly to give them a short break so that I'm not running into the situation that I want to do a test mission for a Jool mission lander or so, and then I choose Sidrim or Henler and they get stressed out even more. No, they need a break, and in this case let me enable even the lights for my rocket because it's again a nighttime launch, and we launch in 3, 2, 1 and lift off. Okay, let's do it. Let's fly up into space. Sidrim and Henler have done so many different things together so that they really well, no, they weren't really together so many times. Sidrim was maybe on tour in the Duna constellation with Bering and Dodo, and Henler was the same time at Eve to get all the data from the Moho Explorer and so on. So yeah, they were also already on interplanetary missions, and Henler did the 100th episode special satellite launch mission with the airplane, and Sidrim was involved in the asteroid capture mission. So yeah, they all did an amazing job and they all did a great job. So yeah, they served well in our space program, and so it's also a good thing that we can give them a short break. At least they make it. I hope they make it, because as I said, they are my favorite guys. And okay, jettison of the boosters. And we need to accelerate a bit more that we can reach space, and this time I don't need to insert myself into an orbit at 150 kilometers for the science station. No, in this case I just need to reach maybe 100 kilometers or so, so just enough to do the burn up to the Moon. And yeah, I think I will go for 100 kilometers because this is okay, I'm a bit fast. This is mostly my altitude to launch up to the Moon. And okay, now let's turn the huge rocket. This is really a very huge rocket. Turn it a little bit around. And here, so yeah, this is mostly for me a test mission to see if the hardware is working as well. And well, in this case I thought, okay, this is also a good position to bring Henler and Sidrim out to the Moon so that they can relax a bit and enjoy their break until yeah, we are aligned with Jool, well, not aligned, but we have the launch window and the hardware for this mission is prepared. So yeah, this is my main plan, and yeah, as we do now, we are launching up into space, and I hope everything works out as intended, because I'm a little bit unsure about the amount of fuel in this behemoth of... Okay, we need now to separate, woo, and ignite the second stage to raise a bit more our trajectory and to bring us up into space. Okay, we are shortly before reaching the 30-kilometer mark. Okay, we have reached it. Now we can turn the whole thing to the 25-degree mark on the nav ball to accelerate even more. The thing has become much closer right now. And let's see, 60 kilometers. Okay, we need a little bit more of a burn. 67. Now it's increasing quite nicely. This is great. And 90, 95, 100. Okay, Good job, good job. Okay, at this point we now can do again a fairing preparation. Goodbye fairing. And we can set ourselves a maneuver node. Where is the Mune? The Mune would be able at this position to do right away the burn for the Mune. This would be interesting. Let me see this. What was this? Yeah, we could increase it a bit more. What would happen then? Nothing. And if we play a bit around with this thing, a little bit later we could do a direct burn to the Moon. This would be quite interesting. I think we should take this opportunity or test this out if we can do a direct burn to the Moon. I really hope that I have enough fuel in my stage to do this. But we will see, we will see. Okay, this is really nice. Okay, burn is coming up in about 2 minutes, so let me do a quick time warp. And okay, let's adjust a little bit more. This is interesting. I'm not sure what was going on then. Hope we will know. I think we won't run into Kerbin, this is good. Okay, now it's the time to do the burn, so let me throttle up. And to see what we can do, let me throttle up even more. Wow, look at the G-forces. This is a heavy acceleration. Wow, this engine is really powerful to bring us up to speed. Okay, we are definitely now in orbit. This is good. And I hope I can finish the burn. This is my biggest concern, that I'm running out of fuel before I finish the burn. And this would be really problematic. Okay, now let's cut here the engine at first. How much fuel is left? 182. Not so much. Okay, we are already here. Let me just close it. When I do it right here, can I still make it to the Moon? Yeah, this would be doable. I like to be on a collision course with the Moon to get rid of the spent stage down there. But I'm not sure if 182 units of fuel equal 135 meters per second of delta V. Let's find this out. I hope. Oh, this looks quite promising. Okay, what have we done? We are there. We would need a bit of acceleration. Let me just check this. Yeah, a tiny bit of acceleration to be on a collision course. This is exactly what I want. So, okay, let's try this out. I hope I can do this. And burn. Collision course. Okay, well done. Okay, this means we can then get rid of the spent stage, and the thing will just fall to the surface of the Moon, and we don't need to care anymore about this. This is great. This is really exactly what I wanted. Okay, now I can deploy my solar panels. Okay, yeah, my 2 Kerbonauts are happy about this. They are on the way to the Moon. Later on we need, of course, to adjust a little bit our trajectory that they are not crashing into it. But now they are definitely on the way to the Moon, so I can do a quick save. And yeah, I want to do... Let me do a quick time warp from here, because I wanted to do something... Oh, special, or not really special. I want to deorbit the 2 spent launch stages from our science station upgrade process, but I want to do this in the daylight so that we can at least see what we are doing. Okay, now they are in the daylight, and now let me switch over to the first probe. Let me switch to... Okay, here we are. here we are, and I want to turn the whole thing around to deorbit the thing. Well, it's a little bit fuel left in this spent launch stage, but yeah, to access this I would need an advanced grabbing unit and so on, and I don't think that this is really worth the planning and the launch and so on to get this amount of fuel. I will just deorbit the launch stage. So it's gone. Okay, this launch stage is gone, and now let's switch over to the second launch stage. Oh, this is the color one. This is the one featuring the colors. And we want to deorbit the thing as well to get a little bit rid of the upgrade process. So in this case, let me throttle up again with this stage here. And it's also gone. Okay, very good, very good. So both of these things will crash somewhere into Kerbin. This is very good. This is really what I wanted. And now I can switch over to Altair 2. The toolbars for my Kerbonauts. Okay, we are still on a collision course. This is very good. Let me now turn a little bit sideways so that I'm not facing into the same direction as we are going. Okay, this is too much of a turn. Turn back, turn back, turn back a bit. Let me just retract the solar panels just in case when I do the spacecraft separation. Okay, I think in this case we shouldn't be having any issues with this. And spacecraft separation. Okay, now we have here our lander. The lander is now free. And this thing will now hopefully crash into the moon, and we can, let me see. I think we need to slow down a bit. Am I right? Yeah, we need to slow down a bit. 46 kilometers is good enough. Okay, we can now turn towards the maneuver node. Well, we can do it right now here. It's just a tiny little burn. Let's do this very, very gently. Slowly, slowly, and there we have 19 kilometers. This is good enough. Okay. So, now we are drifting away from our spent launch stage. It did an amazing job. At some point I think it will run out of electric charge. Oh, speaking of electric charge, let's deploy again our solar panels so that we are not running out of electric charge. And here, very good, very good. So, this thing will crash, we will survive, and we will have our moon encounter in about 5 hours. So, let me speed up, and the thing gets smaller, and it's already pretty far away from us. And we are getting closer to the moon. This is nice, this is really nice. Okay, and let's get rid of this. Let's get a bit closer to the maneuver node. Or not to the maneuver node, but to the encounter. And when do we have the encounter? Now. Okay, now we have switched the sphere of influence. Very nice. The next thing is, I don't know, can I change this already from this position over here? I don't think that I really can change the oh yeah, I can change the trajectory because I like to come across my thingy, my moon base. Okay, this is the first burn. Let me see, where is the maneuver node again? That we can change a little bit our trajectory so that we come across the moon base. Okay, and right now let's do the burn to adjust a bit the trajectory. Okay, maybe like this. This is quite okay. We are coming across the thing, and now over here I want to do the capture burn at first. 30 by 24. This is good enough, I guess. Okay, here. Another 1.5 hours to go, so let's speed up a bit in time. And we are coming back to the moon, and I'm really looking forward to this because also in a previous episode, I think it was with the asteroid mission or so, I was really talking about that I enjoy the moon and that I like to land here much more often, and finally I'm able to do this. Finally I have a purpose to land again here. And let me just see, this time I have some instruments with me. Log seismic data, can't be done right now of course. Gravity data, okay. From space just above Mune's highlands. Okay, we haven't done this, so let's keep this. This is nice. Can we also do a temperature? Log temperature. Yeah, we have done this already, and I think a crew report isn't also new. No, okay. Well, at least we bring back a little bit of science. This is nice. Okay, let's do our burn so that we get captured by the Mune. Sidrim and Henler are a little bit scared. And burn is finished. Well done, well done. Okay. We are now here. Can we do... Oh no, I don't think we can do a direct approach because we are a little bit off. So at which position I need to do the burn? Probably around here maybe. Let me see if I... Yeah, this would look much better if I do the burn over here, or even... Let's move it a bit over here. Yeah, I think this is much better. 24 to 31. Okay, this is still good enough. Okay, a short burn is coming up in 10 minutes to adjust a little bit more about our trajectory, and then we will land down there. We just saw the marker for our moon base. There we want to land. And yeah, so this is pretty amazing. And what is this? I think it's a name for some crater I visited. Let me see. We are coming then across the first moon landing. Okay, there was the spot for our very first moon landing in this carrier mode. Very nice. Okay. Let's do the quick burn. And stop. Very good. Okay, our next goal then is to... maybe here, reduce a bit our trajectory, yeah, like this, so that we are coming across the moon base in a lower altitude, and that we can then do our landing down there. Okay, so next burn coming up in 27 minutes. Let's do, okay, we can't do a faster time warp than this. Henler and Sidrim are now smiling. This is great, this is really cool. And we see Kerbin again. Oh yeah, this is also one nice thing about the moon base, that we have all the time a visual on Kerbin. This is great. This is also a thing I'm really happy about, my landing site for the moon base. Now let's focus that I'm not overshooting. We are coming across some other craters. We are coming across Mune's Midlands and Mune's East crater. Okay. So now I need to prepare my landing. And these both flags are from the Morn mission, as I did the Mune biome hopping. I landed at first in the crater, and afterwards I took off, I lifted off, I did a short flight, and I landed then over there to get some more science back home, and this was also a nice mission. And stop. Okay. Okay, as you can see, we are coming right across the Mune base, and yeah, this will now prepare our landing, so now we can speed up a bit in time again. To prepare our landing, we are back in the sun. This is great. Okay, how far we are away? 60 kilometers. We are only 60 kilometers away, so I need to time my burn quite good. Yeah, I think this will hopefully be a nice approach there. And I shouldn't do the burn too early, so I think I can even get a little bit closer. 30 kilometers. I think now it's the first time to start slowing down a bit. But I don't want to do it too early, or I will land too early. How high we are? 12 kilometers. This is still quite high. This is not so good to be this high. Okay, and I think we need to slow down now even more. Okay, this is quite good. I need to adjust a little bit the trajectory. I need to... No. Other way. I need to... Oh crap, this was the complete wrong way. I need to burn a little bit this way, so that I'm adjusting a bit my trajectory and that I'm getting a little bit closer to my moon base. Okay, I think this is quite good now. So what have we done? We are coming right across it. This is good. So now let's do another burn to slow us down and to start our real descent process. I think this is quite good. Okay, let's slow down even more again. Let's move the retrograde vector directly on top of the nav ball. And stop right now, very good. Okay, a little bit too early, maybe we should aim a bit more in this way. Let me increase a bit our directional movement in this way, our lateral movement. Okay, very good. We are only about 3 kilometers of altitude when I take the distance to the moon base as a reference. Okay, I think now it's a good position to kill again the lateral velocity, so that we are going straight down. Like this. I hope we are getting quite close to our moon base. I think now it's a good time to extend our landing gear. As we are dropping down, we even can see some lights of the moon base on the surface. This is great. Okay, I think we should start to slow down a bit our descent. The engine we are using is quite powerful, so it's quite easy to slow us down. It's even very easy to start climbing up, to start ascending again. Okay, we have already a little bit of light from our own landing light. This is great. And it's looking very good what you're doing, Sidrim and Henler. You are on a good track. You are on a really good track. This is just amazing. Okay, and now we need to slow down a bit more. And I'm so glad that I can finally do again a landing, a soft landing on a celestial body. This is really a long time ago that I did a landing on the surface of the moon or on Minmus or anything like this, because I was focusing so much on different tasks. But right now I finally can do a great landing on the surface. And come on. Touchdown! Good job. This was a nice landing. This was really a nice landing. And we are only about 350 meters away from the moon base. So this is great. And we still, as I said, have a visual on Kerbin. This is also amazing. Okay, let's disable SAS. We currently don't need it anymore. Let's extend our landing gear. And here I think it's It's Sidrim who will be the first one who is leaving the capsule. Okay, the design of the capsule was a success, and this was the scientific part of this mission that I wanted to find out if the design is good. Okay, and Sidram, let's use your jetpack to... oh crap, okay, yeah, I know you were involved in the asteroid redirect mission. Well, you were on the surface of Duner, but on the surface of Duner you really wasn't so much into jetpacking. There you were more walking around, so yeah, it's okay that you are not so used to fly around on the surface of the moon with your jetpack. And okay, we are now getting over to our moon base. And Sidram is right there almost. Okay, let's come to a stop. Very carefully, and soft landing. Good job, Sidram, and he's smiling. He's really enjoying this. Let's switch over, no, not to you, but to Henler Kerbin. Henler, you can go on a EVA 2. Our lander can remain there while you are on your vacation up here. Okay, and now let's grab your jetpacks and let's start flying over to the moon base with you and to Sidram. And come on. We are almost there. Okay, let's start to slow us down, but don't crash into the ground. Slow us down. And let's have a gently landing. Good job. Good job, Henler. Good job. Okay. Now let's switch over to L and Shonda's Kerbin. I think they really like to return at some point back to Kerbin, but sorry, my lander has only 2 seats left, and this means here you both can't return. You need to stay here a little bit longer, but I think this shouldn't be so much of a problem. Let's enable also your lights, and let's get Shonda's out. But now you have a little bit company again. I think this could be quite refreshing for you. And let's move you around over here. Okay, and this looks nice. This really looks nice. All the Kerbins are smiling. And yeah, we are at the surface of the moon and we even see Kerbin. This is great. Okay, this is great. This is really great. Now let's get, after we have assembled or have the meeting of all Kerbins out there, let's get in there. Let's return them back to their cabin. And no, not this lander. This is now Sidrim. Sidrim is the next one getting into the moon base to have hopefully a nice stay here and to relax a bit after the stressful time of capturing an asteroid and so on. Now it's time for Henler to join the party. And come on, get in there. Okay, and finally, who are you? L. L is the last one. Okay, grab. And port. Well done. Okay, let's have an IVA of Sidram. Okay. Ooh, this is a close picture. This is nice. Okay, we are We are on the surface of the moon in our moon base. We are having a party here. Everyone is smiling. Everyone is happy. This is great. Okay, yeah. So, I think this wraps up today's episode. I hope you liked this. I hope you liked this and you had a lot of fun. And I hope you will be joining me in the next episode when we start preparing the Jool mission. Yeah, in this case, thank you so much for watching again. Until next time, my name is Abby. See you!